In the Flyquest vs Hanwha Life match, Inspired shocked the world as well as his opponents with a Nunu pick. They went on to win the game, but ultimately lost the series after dropping games 1 and 3. But in this video, let's talk about game 1, because this game was very winnable, with Flyquest winning multiple team fights. But every time the ball was in their court, Flyquest made the same simple mistake. Let's take a look at how Flyquest threw away game 1. We start our analysis at 17 minutes when Inspired is camping bot lane. He goes for a flash Mumu ult, and Quad follows up with Cassio W that chain CCs Zeka to death. But in the meantime, Hanwha Life for cross-mapping and dive Bwipo top. This play seems even because both teams are getting 1 kill and 1 tower. But things start to fall apart for Flyquest when they have their eyes on Peanut. Peanut bought items not too long ago, so he knows that his job is to stay on the map and prepare for Dragon, which is spawning in 1 minute. But it would be amazing for Hanwha Life if he could bait Flyquest to stay just a little longer so that they can't reset in time for Dragon. And this is exactly what he does, and Peanut does such a good job of giving Flyquest hope that he is out of position. Inspired lands a bandage toss on Peanut, but with Quad so far away, Peanut knows that he is perfectly safe. And Flyquest realizes this chase is a complete waste of time a little too late. Doran, Viper, and Delight are currently recalling, and Doran immediately TPs mid to get on the map even quicker. Meanwhile, the 4 members of Flyquest have not backed yet, so they are very behind on tempo. Because in order to fight a dragon, all 4 members have to base and buy items. Otherwise, they won't be strong enough to fight. Just take a look at the current item disparity between Viper and Masu. Hanwha Life knows that they are on the map faster than Flyquest, so Dragon should be theirs. But Inspired delays his back even more by clearing Scuttle. And the jokes write themselves because he has backing on a ward. Hanwha Life immediately ping him, and since Inspired is so behind in tempo, Peanut is able to stop his recall. As the rest of Flyquest are ready to give up Dragon and cross-map top, Inspired is stranded on the bottom half of the map. Peanut even looks to dive bot, and this aggression scares Inspired and he cancels his recall. And now, Inspired realizes he messed up big time. Inspired gets cornered and killed by Doran, and Flyquest try to avenge his death with a TP from Quad. The fight ends up horribly for Flyquest, as Delight dodges the Cassiopeia ult with a Rel W mount up. Delight then stuns Quad again with Rel Q, followed by a flash Jax E from Doran. Zeka also arrives just in time to kill Quad, and he is unable to be bailed out. After these 2 kills, Hanwha Life not only get Dragon, but also the bot outer tower. This puts Hanwha Life in a 3k gold lead, from a mistake as simple as Flyquest wasting their time chasing Peanut. At 22 minutes into the game, Hanwha Life have a 4k gold lead, so they decide to start Baron and force a fight. But Flyquest are so slow to react that Hanwha Life are able to burst down Baron. And it was never a flip because Peanut's Sejuani ult, followed by Delight's Rel ult onto Inspired, prevents him from flashing in for a steal. But after wasting 2 ults just to secure Baron, and with Delight very out of position, Flyquest recognizes that they have the teamfight advantage if they really want to force it. So despite being down gold, they go all in. Bwipo TPs into the pit, and Inspired gets a beautiful Q flash Amumu ult. Busio then follows up with Renata ult, and Quad flashes aggressively into the pit. Everyone on Flyquest is all in, and this raw aggression gets them 4 kills and a fighting chance back into the game. Flyquest then gets Hanwha Life's mid outer tower before the broadcast shows a replay. But as soon as the replay finishes, Flyquest are caught lacking, while Hanwha Life have their foot on the gas. Flyquest seems lost, with everyone scattered on the map and doing their own thing. Here, we notice pings from Hanwha Life onto Inspired. They see him clearing Gromp, so they sneak up on him while dodging Squire's Bloom from Busio, as well as the vision granted by Scuttlecrab. Inspired even knows he's spotted by clearing the control ward, but he just doesn't care and continues hitting Gromp. But now, it's too late. Hanwha Life picks him off with a blue trinket, which allows Peanut to land his Sejuani ult. Then, Viper and Doran both fly in and kill him. Notice that Hanwha Life has 4 members in the area, so they knew this aggression was unlikely to be punished. This greedy mistake from Flyquest cost them another turret, as well as another dragon. This puts Hanwha Life on sole point with a 3k gold lead. We now go to 26.5 minutes, where Hanwha Life take an aggressive swing at Flyquest. But once again, Flyquest show that in a controlled 5v5 teamfight, they have the mechanics to out-teamfight Hanwha Life. Masu gets a crazy cleanse sidestep on Zeka's Yone ult, and Inspired's bandage toss follows Zeka all the way back to the soul unbound. Bwipo teleports in, and Busio gets an amazing hostile takeover that zones Hanwha Life, splitting 3 members on the left and 2 members on the right. Flyquest punishes temporary zone beautifully with Callista ult that knocks up Delight. This leads to picks onto Delight and Peanut, since Doran and Zeka just couldn't contribute to the split fight. Flyquest also gets the mid-inner turret, and they are really standing their ground against Hanwha Life. Right after this teamfight, Hanwha Life looks for an aggressive play once again onto Bwipo. But Bwipo is so tanky and survives the burst, which buys just enough time for the rest of Flyquest to arrive. They get a kill onto Peanut, and then Viper flies in with Kaisa ult. But Bwipo clutches massively and punishes Viper. Inspired and Quad also punish Doran for going too aggressive, and it looks like Hanwha Life are falling apart. This results in a free Baron and a clear path to victory for Flyquest. Flyquest makes the most out of their Baron buff by sieging Hanwha Life's turrets, but right before it expires, Flyquest are on different pages. Masu and Busio recall to spend their gold and set up for the next play, while Inspired and Quad go top to farm just one more wave. But Bwipo runs all the way bot to clear the bot wave and, well, Gromp. You might have deja vu. And once again, Award spots the greedy Flyquest player. Hanwha Life spam pings Bwipo, and Peanut and Delight are sprinting over. By the time they arrive, Bwipo just finished shoving out bot wave and is finally on Gromp. And with plain sight of him, 3 members of Hanwha Life jump on Bwipo, with Zeka TPing in just for good measure. Masu and Busio are nearby and try to save him, but Bwipo falls, and Masu gets punished with Zeka's clutch Yone ult. Masu gets taken dangerously low, but even Doran is nearby for the play, so he gets an easy kill on Masu. It's now a 3v5 for Flyquest, and they die one by one trying to save each other, but end up getting caught. This is unfortunately the way Game 1 ends, after all the standard teamfight victories for Flyquest. Throughout the game, Hanwha Life began to realize they can't win regular teamfights, so Flyquest had just one job: don't get caught, just take regular fights. But 3 times this game, Flyquest gave Hanwha Life what they wanted: 3 easy and delicious picks at Gromp. All of them led to devastating consequences for Flyquest. First time, it cost them a tower and a dragon. Second time, a tower and a dragon. Third time, the game. Flyquest continued to win Game 2 with their Nunu pocket pick, but then got steamrolled in Game 3 by Viper's amazing 2v3 outplay. Hanwha Life got a dive kill onto Bwipo and a favorable trade bot side, so by 10 minutes, the game was already super Hanwha Life favored. They had no problem snowballing it to a series win. But Flyquest bounced back after the series and qualified for playoffs with a match against Gen G. We know that they have the right aggressive tendencies to win teamfights, but we must pay close attention to whether Flyquest gets caught again farming alone at Gromp. How do you think the Flyquest Gen G match will go? What do you think are Flyquest's other strengths and weaknesses? Let me know in the comments. If you like analytical content like this, please hit the like and subscribe button for more. I also have a Discord server where you can chat with me and other analytical viewers. The link is in the description below. Take care and enjoy the knockout stage at Worlds.